Okay, Pisces, so what's important for you? I like it. I like it. We have the Seven of Cups, and this is you really being in your element, Pisces. I feel that in November, you're understanding what makes you happy in life. It may not be money, success. I mean, those things could be important, but what I get mostly here is your ability to express yourself, to be creative, to be imaginative, to live in a world that makes you happy, whether that's a fantasy world or your imagination. You have to connect to this part of yourself. This is your being. This is your soul essence. It's about expressing who you are in a spiritual, creative, imaginative way. And yes, it can get lost sometimes. It can be overwhelming. It is working with the ocean where, you know, the ocean is an incredibly beautiful place, but it's also, it can be a little deep and scary at times. There's magnificent creatures. There's beautiful things that like no one has ever even seen or conceived of. This is what you're about. You're about playing in these waters. You are about connecting with the spiritual and the divine and this essence of life. And then your gift and your ability is to express this in some way, shape, or form, whether that is through art, through speaking, through creativity, and whatever that looks like for you. But this is your soul essence, Pisces. And so I just feel that this is important for you. And no matter what else is going on in your life, whether things are going good or bad or so-so, this is your joy. This is what makes you happy. Continuing this creative, expressive path where you have divine creativity as a gift. And it's about connecting to this endless source of imagination and bringing your own personal touch to it, your unique expression. So I feel that you're excited about this. You know that something new is on the horizon. You know that there are new possibilities for your expression. And you're just trying to figure out what you're going to do with it all, what to do next. So there's a lot of excitement and anticipation. Your creative juices are flowing and revving up for your next expression. What you're valuing and identifying with is death. So that's why I do feel that some of you are needing this escape, needing this new world to live in because, you know, Pisces, you are such a sensitive and deep soul, and you know that sometimes things have to come to an end, but it doesn't make it easy. So some of you are dealing with endings and beginnings, and it's not necessarily like a physical death. It's just something has to change. Something's being transformed. You have two strong water signs, so I feel like this is mainly your energy. This is the card of Scorpio, but we have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. And I feel that you're recognizing that things have to change. And maybe this was difficult for you to accept that things come to an end. But you're doing your best. You're really saying, you know what? This is part of life. This is part of the circle of life. This is a process. And I also feel that Pisces, you're in a pretty flexible and adaptive state of mind and being, because you understand that you have to take some responsibility in it. I know that there's a lot of you that probably feel like, why has this happened? And maybe it still has not made sense why something has happened. And maybe you haven't figured that part out yet, but you understand that all you can do is work on yourself. All you can do is change you. You can't change anyone else. You can't change the world. You can't change how things are going. You have to work on you. So the Death card is also about a willingness to change mindsets, patterns, thought processes, habits, relationships, situations, ways of living, in order to move to that next stage, in order to be who you really want to be. I feel that you're open to making changes. You're open to trying new and more inspired thought patterns. And I feel that you're trying to remain as open to the process as possible. But the distraction, illusion, or doubt tells me that, once again, it's because you feel things so deeply that this thing that has happened has taken a toll. It still affects you, but you're working on it, Pisces. You're doing your best to get your mojo back and be who you're supposed to be and move forward. But we have the sun. And so the sun for me is kind of your everything coming together, everything coming full circle. I just get, Pisces, that there's some things you just don't understand yet. You don't get it. You don't understand why things turned out a certain way. And you haven't made spiritual sense of everything yet. And I feel that some of you are afraid that you never will, which I think that, you know, you will see pieces of the puzzle come together. Who knows why some things are meant to have us to have faith for a long time. And it can take years. It can take years for things to come full circle. But generally the things that we fear or doubt are actually, the things that we fear or doubt about ourselves are actually our gifts. So I do believe if this is very important to you, Pisces, and if this was something that was a big part of your life, I do believe God will show you why it didn't work out or what happened. It will come full circle for you. Some of you are just struggling with seeing how it's going to turn out positive. Like, how can something positive come from all of this? And as much as you're trying to be spiritual, you're trying to be strong, it's difficult. You're wondering if things will turn out favorable. And this can be in any situation. I mean, it can apply to so many things. And the ironic part, Pisces, is you are so spiritually connected already. But sometimes those who have been given much are tested much. So you're being tested with the very gift that you have, which is spiritual connection. And you're being tested to trust that if something has not worked out, that there's a reason for it, and that it means nothing about your worth or value or your favor. It's just part of this mysterious thing called life. I feel what the universe is preparing some of you for. We have the Three of Swords. The strategies that are to be made, the path to your fulfillment. And this is very interesting because the Three of Swords is about separation of some sort. This could be you just having to separate yourself from something. Maybe just emotionally, like having to cut yourself off emotionally from something that has troubled you because you have these deep purple, disturbing clouds that just don't look very happy. Like they look like they could just let out a storm of thunder and rain any second. You might just have to leave, take off in your plane and just exit the premises. Emotionally, logically, thoughtfully cut yourself off from something that isn't helping you, isn't serving you. For others of you, this is the card of, it's the card of incompatibility. It's also the card of differences rendering your actions and efforts useless. So you may, no matter how hard you tried to make something work, no matter how bad you wanted something, there's just too many incompatibilities with the situation or person or relationship or whatever it is. There's just too many differences. And because of that, that is why this is happening. That is why there is this separation. And this is a separation, just so you know, it's not always permanent. It can sometimes be temporary. But I do feel God in the universe is letting you know that this is part of your spiritual process. This is part of your journey, is having this separation. It was meant to happen. It was going to happen. It was supposed to happen. And it's really ultimately going to be about your fulfillment and your happiness. This is temporary. It's a storm. It will pass. The sky will clear, and that's probably why you're doubting it, because this is what you've seen in some way, shape, or form. And you're like, how can I believe in this like little perfect, tropical, beautiful, clear sky when this is what I've experienced? I've experienced like this stormy quarrel, separation. It could be three people. It could just be your thought processes, but there's separation of love in this card. And I'm just getting is that it was necessary. It's temporary, and the clouds will clear and you will see more clearly in time. So as far as the right attitude to have towards yourself and to others, we have the Queen of Wands, strong fire mojo here. This is about you, Pisces, seeing things in a positive way, putting a smile on your face, even if you have to fake it until you make it. This is also about you taking positive, inspired action and being confident in yourself, being confident in your abilities. Going out there, not in an arrogant way, but in a self-assured way. What's great about her is she's friendly to other people. She's helpful to other people. If someone needs her, she's there. But she is about her mission. She is about her objective, about her passions, her ideals, her vision. So I feel that because this is a queen and it's fire, it's about you, Pisces, getting on with you. It's time for you to take your visions and make them a reality. Whether you're at the beginning stage, where you're just thinking about what you're going to do next, or you're more advanced in your project, in your self-expression, carry on. Even if, it doesn't feel easy. This is the attitude to move forward. You really have to kind of get that fire in your belly and put forth this positive vibe into everything you do. You could be around an Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo, finding someone that's going to believe in you, encourage you. You just want positive energy around you. It's very important, I feel like, right now. Those that get you, those that understand you, those that see your vision, and that can celebrate you as this person, that's what you need right now, Pisces. And here we go. This is what's coming for you. As a result, you have good things coming, Pisces. We have the Six of Swords. Here you are. You might be about to jump off onto this big bouncy trampoline thing. You're stepping out. You're transforming. There's changes happening. This is a card of new opportunity. New people are going to be coming into your life. It is about business opportunities, networking opportunities, new events, because you are talented. People like your vibe, and they're going to want to see more of you. They're going to want to know more about you. You're kind of this mysterious person that they're like, wow, Now, with the Six of Swords, it is saying that you need to be careful. Meaning don't just blindly go out there and jump. You have to protect your energies. You have to protect your gifts and your talents. Really take your time and be very thoughtful and cautious with any new opportunities that come your way. Not that people are going to have bad intentions, but you just have to remember you're a sensitive, gifted, spiritual soul, and you have to protect yourself first. So I'm just getting that new people are coming your way, new opportunities. So if there has been a separation, there's a reason one door has closed, because other doors are opening for you. If things have been difficult, stormy, this is the card that things are going to start improving as the month goes on, and positive events will be coming around you. So Pisces, I think that this is a powerful month for you.